Let's speak Japanese. Imagine you're in Japan and you want to have a conversation. First, let's learn to say, excuse me. Listen and repeat. Sumimasen. Sen. Masen. Sumimasen. Now we are going to ask, do you speak English? First, the word English. Eigo. 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 Say excuse me again. Sumimasen. Now English again. Eigo. Next we will say I. Watashi. She. Watashi. Watashi. And speak. Hanashimasu. Mas. Shimasu. Hana. Hanashi. Hanashimasu. Now listen when we combine them. Watashi wa hanashimasu. In a sentence, we have to add wa after the subject. This is called a particle, and they are used to identify the parts of the sentence, because unlike English, word order isn't fixed in Japanese. However, did you notice where the verb was? The verb always comes at the end of the sentence in Japanese. Say English again. Eigo. When we say I speak English, we have to add o after eigo. This is another particle. Try to say I speak English. Watashi wa eigo o hanashimasu. Eigo o hanashimasu. Eigo. Now say excuse me. Sumimasen. In Japanese, when the subject of a sentence is obvious from context, it shouldn't be said. So if someone asks you, do you speak English? You should answer without saying I. Try it. Eigo hanashimasu. Eigo hanashimasu. Listen to this now. Eigo hanashimasu ka? Did you hear the ka? This is yet another particle. To ask a question, we simply add ka at the end of the sentence and inflect the tone upward. We don't need to change the word order or add do or anything like that. Just add ka. And from the context, it will be clear that the subject is you. Try to ask, do you speak English? Eigo hanashimasu ka? Eigo hanashimasu ka? Now say, excuse me, do you speak English? Sumimasen, eigo o hanashimasu ka? The word for the Japanese language is Nihongo, go, hongo, Nihongo. Try to ask, do you speak Japanese? Nihongo hanashimasu ka? Nihongo hanashimasu ka? Do you remember how to say I? Watashi. Watashi. Say I speak Japanese using this word. Watashi wa Nihongo hanashimasu. Now let's add a little. This word is skoshi. Skoshi. Try to say, I speak a little Japanese without using I. 少し日本語を話します。or 日本語を少し話します。The meaning doesn't change when you move the adverb. There's only a slight difference in emphasis, like that of I speak a little Japanese and I speak Japanese a little. The important thing to remember is that the verb always comes at the end. You probably already know this, but the word for yes in Japanese is hai. Let's learn to say I understand Japanese. The verb is wakarimasu. 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 With this verb, we have to use a different particle, pronounced ga. We say, Nihongo ga wakarimasu. Nihongo ga wakarimasu. Choosing the right particle is one of the hardest parts of Japanese, so don't worry if you mix them up in the beginning. Ask, do you understand English? 英語がわかりますか? Answer, yes, I understand English. はい、英語がわかります。And finally, excuse me, do you speak Japanese? すみません、日本語を話しますか? Reply, yes, I speak a little. はい、少し話します。And that's true now. Great job. It's okay if you didn't answer everything correctly. We will be reviewing everything in later lessons. But I suggest that you return to this lesson again after a few days in order to really cement these phrases into your memory. Take a minute now to try and recall everything you learned in this lesson. Then move on to the next lesson tomorrow.